Hello, Cloud Dwellers, and welcome back to Blue Cloud University. Now, this week's video is an exploration of the kinds of questions that may pop up during a certification exam, and in particular, the Marketing Cloud Email Specialist exam. And what I want to be able to do is provide you with a deeper understanding when you approach questions like this as to why certain answers are absolutely not going to work and why the right answer is the right answer. Now, let's take a look at this week's question.
The next question asks, the marketing team at Roller Baby Designs wants to make sure that their emails are easy to read. What should they keep in mind when designing their emails? And it gives us a few options to choose from. The first says, don't use too many calls to action. Now, a call to action is actually a positive thing. For example, being able to have an email that tells people what to do to get to the results they want. Click here to learn more. Click here or sign up here to learn how you can save your business thousands of dollars every year. That is a call to action. So generally a verb-driven type of offer that gets people involved. And this is a good practice. However, getting back to our question, will that make it easier for the email to be read? And I would argue probably not. Now, I'm going to also suggest don't make your email design the equivalent here of Ling's Cars. And if you've never seen Ling's Cars, yes, this is an actual website for a car rental place in the United Kingdom. And they have been infamous for just having the most garish website around. And there we are. Don't do that as a best practice. But having too many calls to action is not really going to get in the way of what we're trying to do here with making our emails easier to read. So I don't think that's necessarily the answer we want. Let's look at the second answer. This one says, make it easy for recipients to unsubscribe. Now, again, this is a best practice if we're trying to manage subscriptions. However, making it easier for recipients to unsubscribe has very little to do, if anything, with making an email more readable. So again, not sure that's the answer we want to go with. And then finally, the third answer is increase the color contrast and font size. Now that starts to make sense, and that is the right answer. So in this scenario, the color contrast, right? How we see black on white, white on black, just make it real easy to pick up what's being said, because people don't spend a lot of time paying attention. They need to see it very quickly and understand the value propositions very quickly as well. And also something to keep in mind as people get older, visual acuity may fade and it's harder to see subtle colors, gray on gray, that kind of thing. So good color contrast and also font size. Again, for the same reasons, it just makes it easier for people to read the content and understand quickly what the value propositions are for them. So as we said, this is going to be the answer we want to go with in this scenario, and make sure we increase the color contrast and the font sizes.